Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nurul Makfira Syam. I'm from 4A class Department of English Education, and today I want to review an article that I have read, and this is my last assignment for extensive reading course. So guys, today I want to talk about first a brief explanation about each article, and second is the connection among the articles. So there are 10 articles. First is Suggestopedia method in improving student reading. Second, multiple intelligence on developing speaking skill comprehension. Third, implementing song in teaching listening comprehension at Muhammadiyah University of Jakarta. Four, task-based learning in EFL classroom from theory to practice. Fifth, the efficacy of using short video to group work in teaching speaking to Indonesian English as a foreign language EFL students. Sixth, the use of digital literature in teaching reading narrative text. Seven, the analysis of teaching writing to English young learners EYL through a movie, an ICT perspective. Next, a challenge for using ICT in education, teacher insight. 9, promoting student autonomous learning skill through language learning application. And the last, teaching English using multiple intelligence approach. So, first article, Suggestopedia method on improving student reading comprehension by Febrina Setiadeni, Syamsul Bahri, and Dian Fajrina. The purpose of this research was to know whether or not the Suggestopedia method has significant improvement in teaching reading comprehension for students at SMPN 8 Banda Aceh. And the methods this research design was experimental quantitative research, and this study the researcher used one group for pre-test and post-test, and the population of this research is the 8th grade students of SMPN 8 Banda Aceh. The result, the fact was the students still have difficulty in comprehending narrative text before implementing Suggestopedia method, and as a result, the score of post-test was higher than pre-test, and it means that Suggestopedia methods can improve student reading comprehension. Second, multiple intelligence on developing speaking skill by Selawati Rizkyningsih and Muhammad Sofyan Hadi. The purpose of this research is to know the effectiveness of multiple intelligence on developing speaking skill of the 9th grade student of MTS Al Ihsan Jakarta Barat. This research, the author used quantitative method with question experimental design to complete this research. The sample of this research is the writer chose 2 classes were selected, which consists of 36 students. And the result, there is a significant difference between the students' speaking score before and after being taught by using approach multiple intelligence. Next, the third article, implementing song in teaching listening comprehension at Muhammadiyah University of Jakarta by Lydiatul Izzah. The purpose of this research is to investigate the use of song in teaching listening comprehension for student English department at Muhammadiyah University of Jakarta. And for the method, this study used descriptive qualitative method, and the subject of the study were students at 6th semester of Muhammadiyah University of Jakarta. And then for the result, there are positive and negative view on the utilization of songs in foreign language teaching. And for foreign language teaching, if songs are carefully chosen by taking the audience objectives, language level of student and song content into the consideration, if deliberate activities are carried out, it's possible to make use of song effectively. Utilizing song this way provides an enjoyable experience not only for students but also for lecture. Using song along with such activities will have many advantages, such as saving the lesson from being boring and monotone and improving student motivation. The fourth article, is Task-Based Learning TBL in EFL Classroom from Theory to Practice by Muhammad Badrul Soleh, Kisman Salija, and Sahril Noor. The purpose of this research was to provide useful suggestions for EFL teachers who have similar teaching strategy to help students meet these learning objectives in their classroom and continue with the positive TBL patterns in the teaching and learning process. This study used analysis of literature as the method. Article and information are accessed in various online database including ERIC, ResearchGate, Semantic Scholar, Google Scholar, Academia, and other information. And for the result, the conclusion is this article presents basic TBL definition in the study of meanings. The significance of meaning when using task revolves around a term that is fundamental to it all. First, the article discusses about the TBL outstanding functionally. Conversation encourages language as a constructive weapon. Likewise, the degree of truth in the creation of tasks offers real contact possibilities. Then the article discusses how TBL can apply in the EFL classroom. And finally, TBL provides some advantage to provide a detailed perspective of TBL. The fifth article is the efficacy of using short video through group work in teaching speaking to Indonesian English as a foreign language EFL student by Masrudin. So the purpose of this research is to know, is the use of short video through group work effective in teaching speaking to Indonesian EFL students? And this study applied pre-experimental research with the pretest and post-test design. The pretest was given to find out the basic ability of the student in speaking, and the post-test given to find out the student improvement in speaking, and after giving treatment by using short video through a group work. This research took 25 students as a sample, and the result is using short video through group work is effective in teaching speaking at the 11th grade of Indonesia EFL student at SMAN 4 Luwu, Indonesia. It was proven by the data that there was a significant difference between the student mean score of pre-test and also post-test. Next, the sixth article, the use of digital literature in teaching reading narrative text by Sumi Handayani, Lilis Yulia, Erbunga Febriani, and Syafriadin. So the purpose of this study are to investigate how an English teacher in a state high school in Ciamis implement reading narrative text and the student perception toward reading narrative text by using digital literature. So the study is to answer two research problems. First question is, how does an English teacher in a state high school in Ciamis implement reading narrative text by using digital literature? The second question is, what are student perception toward reading narrative text by using digital literature? Regarding to the question above, the study adapt and modify observation to answer the problem. And the participants of the study were one English teacher and 36 students at 11th grade in senior high school in Ciamis. And for the result of the study was significant because the use of digital literature in teaching reading narrative text allows students to achieve their learning perception. As far as the writer concerned, in the past, students felt bored when learning reading narrative text, but nowadays the use of digital literature was growing up, the teacher implementation in his teaching media and changed the student perception based on their argument. Finally, the use of digital literature, the teacher and the student were more motivated and enthusiastic in learning reading narrative text. The next is 7 articles, the analysis of teaching writing to English young learner through a movie, an ICT perspective by Paramita Kusumawardani and Nur Hayati. So the purpose of this research is to know how to use a movie to improve the learners, especially English young learners writing skills. So this research used descriptive qualitative as the method of the research, and the English young learners story paper are used as the instrument of the research. And the participant of this research is 5 English young learners in English course at Gading Serpong, Tangerang. And the result is English young learners have a special characteristic that can make teachers provide suitable materials to be taught to them, and teaching English for young learners should be appropriately conducted in order to be successful. Movie, as one of the teaching learning media, are powerful instructional tools which can help the learners, especially the English young learners, to improve their English skill, especially writing skill. And by using a movie in improving English skill, there are some factors that can be occurred, such as vocabularies, grammar, listening, speaking, reading, and also writing. Okay, it is challenge for using ICT in education, Teacher Insight by Hadi Salehi and Zainab Saleh. So the purpose of the 8th article is to investigate the teacher's perception of the barriers and challenge preventing teachers to integrate ICT in the classroom. And this research used descriptive analysis method, and the participants of this research are 30 high school English teachers who were selected from the 5 main educational districts in the city of Isfahan, Iran. And the result is the high school teachers are familiar with ICT and ICT usage. However, this doesn't necessarily mean that they integrate ICT into the curriculum. In addition, insufficient technical support at school and little access to internet and ICT prevent teachers to use ICT in the classroom. Shortage of class time and time needed to learn using ICT were reported as 2 key barriers for teachers to integrate ICT in the curriculum. 9. Promoting student autonomous learning skill through language learning application by Diah Aminatun and Lulut Octaviani. So the purpose of this research is to explore the use of language learning application named Memrise to enhance student autonomous learning skill outside the class, especially in studying English. So for the methods, this research used qualitative research method to describe student perception after using Memrise application in enhancing their autonomous learning while studying English for business. The subject of this study was chosen by purposive sampling, and the participants of the study are 18 management students taking English for business 2 subject. And the result of this study was the employment of online learning application can boost student initiation to learn more. The use of Memrise by students can trigger them to build their positive learning attitude. Memrise learning application support student independent learning as well as boosting their English skills. And the last article is Teaching English Using Multiple Intelligences Approach by Diana Dewi Astuti. So the purpose of this research is to know or to learn the concept of multiple intelligence approach in the English classroom, especially for young learners. And for the methods, this research used a descriptive qualitative approach in order to describe and to understand the classroom process. This study was conducted at Al-Imtiaz Islamic School in Banda Aceh, and the participant in this study was the main teacher for the grade 4 English class and her students. And the result of this study is the combination of multiple intelligence in the lesson plans and the step of the multiple intelligence approach in the classroom activities create meaningful learning experiences. From this preliminary research and observation, it appeared that the students enjoy learning English because they were taught and evaluated by means of a variety of concepts. So guys, next is the connection among the articles. So 8 articles talk about English teaching method. So the teacher or the reader can analyze 8 methods to teach her student. And 2 articles talk about multiple intelligence. So by knowing student intelligence, the teacher can analyze or can choose the suitable strategy or methods for her student related to their intelligence or multiple intelligence. So this is the last of my video. Thank you so much for watching. I think that's all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you in the next semester.